Hi, everybody. It's Mike Newman from ILXCTF. This is Sunday night with ILXCTF. How is everybody doing? I hope you had a great weekend. Damn beers. I'm telling you. They were looking for ways to lose in the game, and they found a way to do it. Let's just taunt the fans while the play is going on over here. I don't know. So, well, I can talk about the Bears for 15 minutes, or I can talk about cross country courses for 15 minutes. I think we're going to talk about the regional meets. This won't be a long show. It will be a long show next week. I can tell you that right now. There were no surprises. I think going through all three classes, and there are highlights that are up on ILXCTF.com right now. No huge surprises. There were a few teams that missed by a couple of points, and that happens in regional meets. Could happen this weekend with the sectional meets. It's just part of the game. But there were no surprises. All the ranked teams are in there. Let's go. It's incredible, some incredible times, especially on the girls' side. And so let's go through this. I'm just going to make some various comments per sectional. Maybe hopefully we can get all 15 sectionals, or 5 sectionals in 1A, and then the 4 sectionals in 2A, 3A. So let's give this a try. At the Warren Regional, I looked it up, and since I've been doing this for a while, and we're going to talk about courses here. I'm wondering if that was 3 miles at O'Plaine. I went back and looked through records from like 5-10 years ago, and the course measured 2.95 or 2.94. But still, Mia Sirois of Barrington running 16:10, Scout Storms running 16:45. Man, and Barrington scored 15 points in that meet. They're ready to go. That's going to be a good sectional at Bussey on Saturday, and we should have good weather. Yay! At Glenbrook South, well, Barrington had 15 points. Lake Zurich had 63. On the boys' side, Lake Zurich won. Joe Bragenzer 14:22 on that course. Lake Zurich over Barrington, and then Libertyville was another 7 points back. You look at Glenbrook South, New Trier ran, Crane ran 15:07 to Winnie by about 13 seconds ahead of Evan Parker of Niles North. New Trier looked pretty good winning the boys' side. And the girls' side, Prospect didn't run Veronica Zaneta, and they still won by 9 points over a good Glenbrook North team. It's been 2 years since can't remember. She's running for Mountain Vista right now, and she's running in Colorado. But it's been 2 years since they've had her, and they've really developed a good team. And we'll see what they do this weekend. At Palatine, wow, 47-47 on the boys' side with Fremd and Palatine. 3 points the week before with Palatine over Fremd. Hey, Palatine had 4 in the first 8 this time. A little bit of a gap between 2 and 3. Christopher Quick ran a great race as their 4th runner, and they still have that gap to 5, which could, in the sectional, Fremd, Rory Gann, welcome back, 14:47, winning that. Alex Krieg was 2nd. If you look at it in that sectional, and on the girls' side, Hersey didn't have Madeline Bialco. They still won ahead of Schomburg. But it's going to be it'll be interesting on the girls' side. Boys' side, there are 7 teams right now that are ranked in the top 14, and and then Libertyville maybe, and maybe Evanston. So you look at 9 teams there on the girls' side. It's going to be another Barrington prospect battle for the championship at Bussey, with Barrington's running great right now. Hard to see anybody touching them this week. We go to Lake Park, the Elk Grove Regional. York swept both team titles, 23 points, I think, on the girls' side, with Carlin Janowski running 17:22 for 3.08 miles. On the boys' side, Liam O'Connor took off in the final mile to win about 15:08. Win Garrett's of Maine South 15:50, and then York's pack. York only had a 17-second split on 5. They're running great at the right time. And they won with 31 points. Lane Tech ran a good race. They finished second with 59 points. At Glenbard West at Camera Park in Glendale Heights, 2.88-mile course. Josiah Narayanan ran a great race, and he did it. I mean, you can get away with it on this course because most of it is soft and it's forgiving. It's, grass or whatever. But he ran with only one shoe for most of the race, and he still ran 14:34, 2.88 miles to win. And then Wheaton Warrenville South won. Wheaton North got 5th. Go figure. So it'll be interesting to see once they get their runners back. They will be in the hunt there. At McChesney Park, Harlem, Batavia, big winner there in both the boys and the girls race. In the girls race at Wheaton North, 1 point. Wheaton Warrenville South over Wheaton North, the two city rivals going at it again. About 68-69. Maddie Romaine of Wheaton North wins it. About 17:11. Nicole Poglish ran a good race, ran 17:17, finished second. I think that's what the time was. At McChesney Park, Harlem, Batavia sweeps both titles. Boys took it easy. Great boys finish with Jacob Barraza of DeKalb winning by 900ths of a second ahead of Tommy Nitz of Huntley. Those two will go at it at Lake Park this weekend. Boys side, Barrington wins easily. They had a tighter pack, but they weren't pushed. So, where do we go next? We go to the Hinsdale Central sectional. Hinsdale Sectional Regional. Sandburg won easily on the boys' side over Hinsdale Central, 2.9 miles there. On the girls' side, Hinsdale Central convincing win. They're ranked number 20 in the state right now, but they won by about 13, 14 points over Sandburg. So good race by the Red Devilettes. On the boy, well, we already said on the boys' side. At Waubonsee Valley, Naperville North, 3 runners in the top 5. They didn't have some of their runners in there, so they scored 34 points. I think it would have been a little bit lower. But Emma Barris running like a freight train right now. She's just out of control, and she's running great. 17:50, I want to say, at Waubonsee Valley. A good Waubonsee Valley team got second in that race, but Naperville North winning it. On the boys' side, Neuqua Valley, young team. They're going to be tough next year. They're tough already. 40 points over Naperville North, Naperville Central. Patrick Clune winning that race. And then, what was our third one? Lyons Township. Downers Grove North, both the girls and the boys' side. Well, no, not on both of the girls and the boys' side. Downers Grove North didn't run their top 3 boys runners. Supiel, Schroeder, and Surratt. And they were within, 4 or 5 points of Lyons Township, who ran everybody, won the meet, won that regional title. They're both ranked in the top 10 in Class 3A, and they'll go at it again. They're the top 2 teams, boys teams right now in that sectional complex. On the girls' side, Anil Oneida Willowbrook won pretty easily, and I think they Downers Grove North, ranked number 2 in the state, held a few of their runners out. They still won easily by like about 70 points. So in that girls sectional at Hinsdale, 2 versus 4. Downers North, Naperville North, and then a fight for the next 5 spots. Maybe Wabansie Valley. It may be. There's a lot of good teams at, well, not a lot of good teams at Hinsdale or at Lyons Township, but you may see the majority of the teams from the Wabansie Valley Regional making it to state. At the normal sectional at Minooka, Mila Diesma, 16:54. She breaks her own meet record by 9 seconds, course record by 9 seconds at Shanahan. Minooka wins easily with 23 points. They're peaking at the right time, but there are a lot of other teams there. But they had I think it was 4 runners in the top 5 to win easily. On the boys' side, Plainfield South still wins. Dylan Maloney said last week he wasn't running. He didn't run. But Plainfield South has a nice pack. They won 51 points, but they won. At Lockport, Serwinski and Davis on the boys' side did not run for Plainfield North, but they still won. And there'll be a good battle at Normal between them and Plainfield South, and with Edwardsville. We'll get to Edwardsville in a second. On the girls' side, Plainfield North, 4 runners in the top 6. Ran a much better race. Everybody stayed in the race, and Plainfield North wins. 4 runners in the first 6. Pretty good, and that's not a bad section regional, with Lockport getting 2nd, Lincoln Way Central getting 3rd. Lincoln Way East getting 3rd, and then I think Lincoln Way Central was 4th. We go into 2A. We're 12 minutes. Yeah, this is not going to be short. We start at Hinsdale South. 2 sectionals at Catherine Legge. The regionals at where were they at? Elmwood Park. Peyton, ranked number 1 in the state, didn't run all of their runners in that race. They got 2nd behind Latin, who ran all of their runners. On the girls' side, Molly McGreal, Ben Gibson won the boys' race. On the girls' race, Molly McGreal won the girls' race, and then DePaul College Prep put the next 5, 6 runners in, and they won easily. That sectional is going to be good on both sides. At Hinsdale South, in the afternoon or in the late morning, 11 and 12 o'clock. Finn Richards winning it easily. On the boys' side, Marmion wins the meet, but that's a loaded sectional right there. You're going to see some ranked teams that are not going to make it out. On the girls' side, that's De La Salle. On the girls' side, 1-2 for Wheaton St. Francis. Bennett Academy went 3-4 with Menagma. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. I know that. And Hinsdale of Wheaton St. Francis. They still don't have their number 3 runner. They don't have Molly Andruski. She hasn't run for the last 2 weeks, so hopefully she's okay, and she runs at Legge on Saturday morning. Bennett looked good. Everybody that was supposed to get out, got out. At De La Salle, St. Ignatius, Annika Swan cruised, put in cruise control. She won. So you'll have three of the four top teams in that sectional with St. Ignatius, DePaul Catholic, rematch of the GCAC meet, and uh, and then Wheaton St. Francis. Hopefully they're healthy. They have the toughest top three in Class 2A, and then there's a little bit of a drop off. But they've been able to run great races this year, so nothing's going to surprise me from the Spartans. And St. Ignatius won on the boys' side pretty easily. We go to Caneland. God, now I blacked out. I'm doing so well, and I blacked out. Jesse Kramer winning at Belvedere North. Dixon winning the meet by 2 points over Caneland. Give me a break. So that sectional is always the toughest. This year, Hinsdale South may have a little bit of an edge there. But Dixon winning it, Jesse Kramer winning it, his teammate was fifth, and then Caneland went 2-3-4 with Nosek, Kaiser, and Wildren. But they went 2-3-4. Nice pack by the Knights. On the girls' side, Rockford Borland, 26 points. What can I say? They're running great this year, and they will contend for the team title with Crystal Lake South. They ran at Lakes, I think, or is that at Grace Lake Central? Nevertheless, it was Grace Lake Central, and Crystal Lake South won that meet. They look good right now. On the boys' side, boy, I should have written this all down, but it's been one of those days. At Grace Lake Central, Mundelein Carmel wins the girls' race, and in the boys' race, Mundelein Carmel ran well too. It was an unranked team that won it there. We go to Metamoris sectional at Galesburg. Washington wins on the girls' side, and it was Morton looked really good. They're ranked number 2 in the state, and they deserve to be. Ran a great pack, 7 in the top 12, I want to say. At Jacksonville, I don't know what's going on with Allie Longren. Maybe she's just holding back for the next 2 weeks. Maybe she has something a little bit wrong. If it's a little bit wrong, get well, Allie. We'll see you in sectionals at state, but Chatham Glenwood won convincingly in Jacksonville. And on the boys' side, Bethalto Civic Memorial running a good race. Max Weber winning at that site, and then at Morris, what a great race! Sonny Weber of Sandwich 16:39 winning it. Zoe Carter 16:49. We still haven't seen Natalie Beerbaum, so she may be out for the year. I don't know. She hasn't raced since first to the finish. But Normal University won it comfortably on the boys' side. Normal University with the sweep. Coiler Swanson of Morris winning on that side. It's going to be a good sectional. And we go down to it's at Richland at Collinsville. The Greer brothers, Raphael and Gabriel Gear, 1-2, running the same time on a 5K course, so it's like about 15:28, 15:29, which is sub 15 minutes. Great race by the Greer brothers. And just like we said at this time last year, keep an eye on Marion. Everybody shrugged them off last year. They have Dylan McNally, but who else do they have? They had a state championship team. That's what they had. So I'd keep an eye on Marion winning that, and they'll have a tough challenge coming up this week. um, at only Richland County. Yeah, I got everybody into it. And we're at 20 minutes. Well, in 1A, 5 regionals. Everybody made it easily. Notables, Winnebago beats Rockford Christian. RC, you know. Um, uh, but Winnebago winning comfortably. They will go in as the favorite. Not super tight. Aurora Central is at Lyle this year instead of at going out to Saukey Golf Course for that sectional. But Aurora Central won pretty easily. They'll go in as one of the favorites. Herscher looks good. Niles Northridge Prep, keep an eye on them. In the girls, Anna Jonesboro scored 15 points. Tolono Unity won pretty easily at Tuscola. And Kate Foltz of Tuscola, 16:02. Whoa. Is that going to be a great race or what at Toledo Cumberland this weekend? Where you have Isabella Keller, you have Kate Foltz, who's been running fantastic in her junior year, and Molly Farrell, Madeline Fox, Aubrey Denning, to name just a few. You also have, they're going to be running at Benton. I think no, they're at Toledo Cumberland. I'm thinking of Benton with Anna Jonesboro, and a little bit of an injury for Elena Rybeck, Father McGivney, and she's been running back with her teammates. Hopefully, she's ready to go and to run some fast times. She's earned that moment at state this year. Anybody else? I'm thinking. I think we're going to stop here. So if you want to read more about, I wrote about every regional. I just wrote highlights in there. Go to ILXCTF.com. That will be up. That should be up now. We go to sectionals. It's going to be fun. Everybody realize your dreams. And we're going to have decent weather this weekend. Can we go 4 weeks in a row with decent weather in Illinois in late October, November? Usually you have 1 week like sectionals where it's pouring. Or it stayed a few years ago. Let's put a trek on the course. Really screw that up. But with the lack of rain that we've had, even if we have some rain, all of these courses should be in great shape. So with that being said, everybody have fun this weekend. Run a great race. Realize your dreams. Get down to Peoria, and then we'll talk about it next Sunday on our next edition of Sunday Night with ILXCTF. Go Bears. Have a good week, everybody. Bye.